I'm going to go back. I've only got like through about 3 anyway, so wow. I was wondering why they weren't responding. I'm thinking, no one's here. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to very quickly go through this again. How frustrating. I'm going to have to cut out that first bit that's completely dead silent. So you should hear me now. And oh God, if it hasn't been one thing, it's been... Spirit, can you hear? Are you going to say hello now? The recording is working now. Teacher, okay. All right, now I'm going to start again. So, God, if it's not Facebook, so this is what happens. It's whenever I get a lot of connection with spirit or that type of thing happening. I mean, they were here, but they weren't talking. I'm going to start again. Lauren Oliver is calling out for Brenda Gay Moss. Now, I welcome you, but I'm not forcing you to talk. But Brenda, if you're present, can you please use this device to say on here how you are connected to Lauren Oliver? How are you connected? Brenda? Brenda, are you present? I heard you very faintly say here. Let me try this. Brenda, can you please come through and communicate? Can you say hi? Brenda, can you say hi? It's very, very faint. Brenda, can you say hi, please? Just going to turn this up. Okay. Brenda Gay Moss, can you say how you are connected to Lauren Oliver, please? Come on, come and help me. Come and come through this, please. All right, let's go back to this. I'm going to turn this off. Okay. We'll go back to the PSB7. And in the background, that robotic kind of voice is the Ovilus M, which is what spirit can actually, bear with me for a moment. Okay, so I'm back and you should be able to hear me. I'm just going to make sure, once again on the page, if you can please state that you can hear me? No, it isn't, Lauren. I apologise. For some reason, I have had absolute issues with, first of all, Facebook, trying to get onto the live stream. About 6-7 times I tried to connect and the live stream just wasn't working. And then I had no choice but to go through YouTube to do the live stream, and then the audio wasn't working. And I've never had an issue with the audio not working on a live stream. So this was really bizarre, but nothing is, you can't say what's going to happen with live streams. Now I'm going to be using the PXB7, the PXB7, my apology. This way, if Spirit can work through this and speak, your voice will be heard, and this will be an opportunity for you to communicate. So, who is here for Lauren Oliver? Who is here for Lauren Oliver? Let's go. Lauren Oliver wants to hear from Brenda Gamos. Lauren Oliver. Brenda, if you're present, can you please use this to speak through it and say hi? Can you please state how you are connected to Lauren? Can you say how you're connected or related to Lauren Oliver? And don't worry, guys, no matter how long this takes, I will get through everyone's name, and I promise you. So everyone whose name is down, you will be called out. Lauren Oliver wants to hear from Brenda Gay Moss. Brenda, are you present? Brenda Gay Moss. Now, just so you know, Lauren, earlier I did actually get a Brenda validated, but it wasn't with the audio, which is so frustrating. Brenda, is that you? Can you say your name again, please? Brenda, can you please state your name? Brenda. Hello? I heard you say Karen, but whoever the male is, if there's a Brenda, can you let her talk? Brenda. I'm going to go on to another device now. I want to try and get the best opportunity for the loved ones to come through and communicate. So without further ado, here is the Andy's box. Fingers crossed, everybody. Spirit, can you say hello? Hello? Brenda, are you present? Through the back of this, my God, there is a microphone in the back built in. If you talk through that, your voice will come through. I can hear you, but I don't know whether they will be able to unless you speak up. Brenda, can you at least say your name, please? I'm calling out for Lauren Oliver, who wants to contact Brenda Gay Moss. Lauren Oliver wants to hear from Brenda Gay Moss. Is Brenda here? Can you say hello? I don't know whether she can hear you. All right. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, let's go again with this. We need as much patience as possible, people, with these things. Okay. Brenda Gay Moss, are you present? Brenda Gay Moss. All right, let me change this setting. Brenda Gay Moss, please come through and communicate if you're present. This will be the last call out, obviously, Lauren, in relation to Brenda. Brenda, the microphone wasn't working before for some reason. Okay, we've got some, I don't know whether you can see the light on the teddy bear. If that's you, Brenda, can you move back to make that light go off? See the arm on the teddy bear? Brenda, can you move back, please, to make that light go off? Whoever's here, if that's not Brenda, if it's somebody else because you're not showing yourself, can you move back so that the light on the teddy bear's arm goes off, please? Normally they won't work the teddy bear. Tracy, if that's you, can you move away from the teddy bear, please? Okay, we're not doing it fast. So it's someone who's definitely stubborn. Okay, I'm going to move on. Jackie McCulley. She wants to hear from Loretta Green. Jackie McCulley wants to hear from Loretta Green. Could you please say how you are related to Jackie McCulley, if you're present, Loretta? Her mum? Well, that was a good sign there. Thank you so much for that, Loretta. Would you like to say something to Jackie? Do you have a message for Jackie, Loretta? Come on, you can come through and communicate. Use this device and your voice will be heard. Yes. You're happy. Well, I'm glad you're happy. All right. Okay. So, do you want to hear the message Jackie has for you, Loretta? Yes? Can you say that a bit louder, please? Loretta, can you please speak up? I know it's difficult, but if you can take full advantage of this, your voice will be heard. Murphy. Naughty, okay. Loretta, can you just say yes if you want to hear the message? Written, okay. So that's my sign that they want to hear what's written. Okay, here we go. So the message from Jackie is, she is my mum, which you validated. Just wanting to thank her for being with me and for the signs she sends. I love her with all my heart and miss her every day. So thank you so much for coming through, Loretta. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Loretta, do you have a message you wish to pass on? Trash can? This is trash can. Can you say hello? Okay, I'm going to move on. Sharon Fuller. Sharon would like to hear from Selma Richardson. Selma, are you present? Can you say how you are connected to Sharon Fuller using this device? I heard Fuller yelled out. Selma Richardson, can you say how you are related to Sharon Fuller? Her mother. Thank you. Do you wish to hear the message I have for you? What I'm going to do is take that and put it in another. Selma? Okay. Okay. This is weird. Okay. Let's put it over here. Selma Richardson, how are you related? Oh, you have said sorry, my apology. Do you want to hear the message Sharon Fuller has for you? I need you to communicate through this so she can hear your voice. Selma, come through and talk if you will. This will be great for your daughter. Hi, I heard that was a child's voice. Let's have a look. Can you hear me? Hey, Mum, yes, I got that before. I need you to say, yes, you want to hear the message. Can you do that for me? Now look at that light still on the bed. Hi, I heard you say hi. Do you want to hear the message from your daughter, Sharon Fuller? Now? All right, the message is, please tell her that I love her and miss her so much, and I so wish she were here to be here with me to love and cuddle her new great-granddaughter and the baby on the way. Can you say what sex the baby will be, if possible? What sex will the baby be? Selma? I heard boy. The baby, yes. Did you say a boy? talk through this and your daughter will be able to hear you. Can you say what sex the baby will be? Okay, let's try that. Can you hear? This is really, really weird, the energy that's in this room at the moment. Okay, let's turn this off. We have to try out all these different things, mainly because some things are easier for spirit to use than others. And I'm trying to make it as easy as possible so that way they're not going to have any trouble at all communicating. But I'm not going to force them. I'm simply trying to get the communication coming through. So let me just turn this on. I'm going to be using this device. I don't know whether you can see it. This here is the PSB11. Let's see. Bear with me for a moment. Okay. Okay, can you say hello? Now, just so you're aware, I actually have the antenna turned off on this. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Is it going to focus? It's not even focusing. Great. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so as you see, the center says off, which is where I have it. I have the knob that is there, set to the center. Just going to make sure. So this green light shows that the antenna is on, and the red light shows the antenna as being off. Okay. Now I know the noise is frustrating. I'm going to try and turn it down just a fraction so that we can get spirit coming through. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is just check on the Facebook page again. I'm not looking at any chat coming through YouTube because this is purely for you're with me. Okay, who said you're with me? Is this Chris? You sound a little different. No? Okay, who is it? Can you say your name, please? I'm trying to sort of get like the view of the table. And that light is still on the bed. Okay. Here, if there's any difference. Okay, we're going to get any focus. Can we get focus? This is so weird, it's not even focusing. It says spirit in front of the camera at the moment. Can you please move so the camera can focus? It's all blurry. Can you move, please? Can you move, please? This is an autofocus camera. Spirit, can you please move if you are... Okay. Can you hear me? I need a yes. Can we get yes? So weird. Look at some, oh, okay, it's focusing now. That was interesting. All right. Let's see if I can turn that up a little. And I'll try and sweep it. Now these things are noisy. Can you hear me? Spirit, can you please say hello, Karen? Just so I know if you can work this. Can you hear me? I need you to talk through this so I know others can hear you as well. See, they prefer to talk directly to me, which is the problem. And I mean, I can say anything. This is the thing, when you have mediumship, a person can say anything, but actually hearing them is something else. So, Spirit, I need you to come through and please talk through this device. Can you please speak through this? Okay. Ron, are you here for anybody? I'm going to continue with the messages on Facebook. Okay. So is Selma Richardson here? For Sharon Fuller? Can you say yes? Selma, can you say yes, please, through this? Selma, I heard you. It's me. Who's me? Richard. Was there a Richard? Richardson. Okay, Selma Richardson. Selma, can I get you to say Selma, please? That's interesting. Can you move away from the camera? It's making it blurry. I'm looking at the screen, all I can see is blur. Now remember, I've actually got the aerial turned off, so whatever is coming through this should only be spirit. I really need whoever's here leaving that light on that teddy bear to turn it off, please. Can you turn off that red light? I'm worried about the battery drain. Okay. Hello, who's this? I can't listen to you unless you're talking through this, so that way everyone can hear you. Okay. I'm going to try and make this. Okay, you're Catholic? All right, I'm going to move on now. Monique Watson. She's calling out to Joan Cullen. Is Joan Cullen present? Joan, can you talk through this device so she can actually hear you? I can hear you, but you need to talk through this device. I don't know whether you can hear them say, hear me. I'm moving this teddy bear, trying to sort of move it away from any light that or interference that might be causing that. What is making this red light stay on the bed? Who's me? What's your name? Did you say Eddie? Okay, can I just please have Joan Cullen? Joan, are you present? Turn this off, it's useless. Joan Cullen. Can you please come through? Joan? Joan? Oh dear. Come on, guys. Marge? You see, you sound very masculine for a Marge. Do you want me to use something else? Spirit, do you want me to use something else? Anyone? Yes? Yes? All right. I'm going to use something else. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm trying my best to give them every opportunity so that they can use any device to come through and communicate. I don't want to make them feel like they're a circus act, jumping through hoops just to appease everybody. That's not what it's all about. It's about allowing communication freely without feeling obligated to have to be forced into communicating. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm using the PS-B7 now. It does have the same sound because this one here is the PS-B11. It's a dual spirit box with two spirit boxes in one. This one is a single unit. Okay, can you hear me? Spirit, I ask you to come through, please, if you could, just to allow your loved ones to be able to pass on their message to you. This is giving them a chance and you a chance to connect. Those who wish to connect, please step forward. Right. Now I'm just going to get some sage. Not that I feel anything bad here, but I'm going to just light it and ask. Okay. Spirit, can you please come through? Those willing to communicate, I ask you to come through now. Anyone who is trying to prevent any spirits, I ask you to leave. I know I can't force you, but I'm asking you please to allow this communication to happen. Okay, those who are present, who are only here for this spirit box communication session, who know that their loved one has actually made a request for them, can you please say hello? I'll just put this sage burning. I'm going to hold this. And as you can see, that light's still on the bed. And normally I don't get that. Okay. I'm going to put that there as well. All right. Now I'm going to move on. Now, until somebody who is willing to have me draw them comes forward and wishes to show their face, unfortunately, I can't draw you unless you're willing to show yourself. But I must say, for those who are actually listening to this, I have got the sound of someone who's basically around there. They seem to be humming every now and then. I don't know whether this is a child. My daughter admittedly is here. She is with headphones on so that she is not listening to this. I don't want her listening to this because it's not something that I welcome, especially with children. Okay. Oh, that was just moving. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm going to change the setting to 100. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I'm hopeless with these cameras. As you can see, it's sweeping really fast. It's gone off now for the light. So I'm going to put this down. Okay. Joan Cullen, are you present? Joan Cullen. Monique Watson wants to hear from you. Joan Cullen. And yes, to Sonia Spears, I only began doing the actual live stream. I was like 3 people into it. So it's not as though it's been like going through the list, and every single person will be given a chance to hear from a loved one, but I don't force them. I give them ample opportunity. So Joan Cullen, if you are present and you wish to hear the message from Monique, please state your relationship to her first. Okay, I thought I heard that. Can you repeat that again? Joan Cullen, can you please repeat your relationship to Monique Watson? Okay. What is your relationship to Monique Watson, Joan? If you talk through this, Monique will be able to hear you. Joan Cullen. What is your relationship to Monique Watson? Joan, can you please communicate through this device? This one here. Joan Cullen, please. Are you present? Tanan. Okay, I did hear that. I'm going to assume that was also heard through the live stream, so I'm going to pass on the message for you. Monique is saying, please look over our family at this difficult time and help us with strength and love. Now, there was a second person mentioned, Monique, but in all fairness, I did state one person to be requested. I'm going to move on now. The next one is Petite Home. Now, I don't know whether you are using another name. I don't feel that's your name. I don't feel that's a real name, to be honest. The message is for their daughter, Monique Turner. Monique, are you present? Monique Turner, are you present? Can you say Monique if you are present? I feel this person's too young to be communicating. This is a young energy. I feel like there's a very young energy here. But I really don't feel that this is a child, bless you. I don't believe this is a child who is of the age where they can. Yes, I heard Karen. Who spoke? Who spoke? Who said my name? Kel? What is your name? If you talk through this, of course, your loved ones will be able to hear you. I don't know about you guys, but this is very frustrating. Okay. I'm going to move on. If Monique Turner is present and wishes to say anything, could you please, can you please say hello at least? Hello. Let's change the setting. All right. All right, I'm going to move on. Tanya Turnbull. Tanya Turnbull wants to hear from Frank McDonald. If Frank is present, can you please state your relationship to Tanya? Now, what I'm going to do for a moment, guys, I'm going to let my dog out to do woo-woo. And I'm going to let that carry on whilst I'm out. So I don't know what they're going to say through this. But Spirit, if you can, please speak through that device. You're going to send a shout out to your loved one. Have you been talking? You seem very, very quiet. Okay. All right. Frank McDonald, are you present, please? I need you to say hello, or say your name, please. Frank McDonald, I'm calling out to you from Tanya Turnbull. Is there a Frank present? Frank McDonald. I'm going to turn this off and I'll turn it back on again. My goodness, my dog. So, okay. It's staying on. All right. Frank McDonald. McDonald. Hello, is this Frank? Frank, I need you to talk. If you want to be communicating. I'm going to hold this device. Frank McDonald, can you please come through and communicate through this device? I'm calling out to you on behalf of Tanya Turnbull. Frank McDonald. Frank, can you say how you are related to Tanya Turnbull, please? Okay, I'm going to move on because I'm not getting any response from any Frank. Now, I know you put 2 people down, Tanya, but I did state specifically for one, and it's not fair to other people who only put 1 person that, you know, to call out for 2, because if I do that, they may have had another person they wanted to put down. So rules are rules, I'm afraid. They're there for a reason. Now, I'm going to ask if... Okay, who was that? Who just spoke? What's your name? What's your name, please? Okay, nobody now. Okay, so Rachel Jude wants to hear from Ralph Brooks. Is there a Ralph Brooks present? Yes, it's me. Can I get you to say your first name, please, Ralph? Using this device? It doesn't cause cancer. It's a radio. Is this Ralph Brooks? You can't catch anything, Ralph, if you're on the other side. Ralph, if this is you, can you say your first name, please? Ralph, how are you related to Rachel Jude? I thought I heard grandfather. Can you repeat that, please? Yes? Can you repeat that? Grandpappy. Okay. Is this Grandpappy? Ralph Brooks? If you talk through this, Rachel will be able to hear you. Do you want to hear the message from Rachel? Ralph? Do you want to hear the message? Yes? I don't know whether you had an accent, Rachel, but do you want to hear the message, Ralph? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to read it. I'd like to let him know I miss him and love him. I think about him daily. If he could look over my mother, as she isn't doing well mentally, and my family in general. So, Ralph, could you do that for Rachel? No, talk into this. I heard I already am. Can you talk into this, please? Just say what you just said to me through this device so Rachel can hear you. Try using this. You can do it. Can you just say yes? Ralph, can you just say yes, please? And then I'll leave you alone. So you don't catch anything from the radio. You said it. All right. That's enough you said. All right, so I'm going to move on then. Bit of a character, this grandfather reveals Rachel. The next person is Gabriel Taylor. Gabriel Taylor wants to hear from Margaret Taylor. Margaret Taylor, are you present? Margaret Taylor, if you're present, can you please say who you are to Gabriel? It's Karen. On behalf of Gabriel Taylor and other people, I'm sending out a way of communication. Daughter, I heard. Can you say mother or mum? Can you say your first name, Margaret? Just a way of validating that you are present. And then I can pass on a message that your daughter has for you. Just use this device so that way she can hear your voice as well. Can you say hello? Can you shout out hello? Hi. All right, let me change the setting here. Now that's just the radio. Okay. Margaret Taylor, are you present? All right, let's see, Margaret, if you can use something else. All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to try anything that you wish. So I can hear you trying to come through. It's really sad when they have trouble like they're struggling to communicate. Because the whole purpose of this is so that your loved ones can hear you. Okay. Margaret, can you hear me? Okay, I'll try this. Okay. Margaret? Margaret Taylor, can you say hello, please? Margaret Taylor, I'm calling out on behalf of Gabriel. She has a message for you. Do you want me to say what the message is? Just say yes or no, please. Margaret? Okay, so that's radio, she can hear. What I might do, I'm going to use, I'm just going to try this so that way we can see what we get through as far as EVP. Okay. You'll hear me. Margaret Taylor, can you say hello? Margaret Taylor, can you say hello? Margaret Taylor, can you say hello? feedback. Okay, so I have to try another method. Bear with me. Okay. Margaret Taylor, can you please say hello? I heard hello really low, really low. If this is Margaret, can you say yes if you want to hear the message? Can I get a yes, please, Margaret? If you can use this, it'll be better. That way, Gabriel will be able to hear you. Can you say your daughter's name? What did you used to call her, Margaret? Gabe? Okay, mother. Okay. Her message to you, Margaret, is I miss her so very much and would love to know if she is watching over her granddaughter Isabel, whom she loved very dearly. So Margaret, are you watching over your granddaughter Isabel? Izzy. Are you watching over your granddaughter, Isabel? Yes or no? Of course. Okay, very faint in the background. So there was the intelligent communication. All right, now I'm going to move on. Carol Benfield, sorry. Carol Benfield wants to hear from Alexander White Benfield. Alexander, are you here? Carolyn, I heard Carolyn. Alexander White Benfield, could you please say through this device who you are to Carol Benfield? How are you connected or related to Carol Benfield? Alexander White Benfield, can you speak through this device and say your connection to Carol? I heard Dad. Carolyn. I keep hearing Carol or Carolyn, I think it is. It's Carolyn, it sounds like. I know Carol is usually short for Caroline, but if this is Alexander and you are her father, can you say yes for validation? You said it yes. Okay. So thank you for validating that. She has a message for you. Would you like to hear that? Can you tell me how old she was when you left this world? Can you say how old Carol was when you left this world, Alexander? How old was Carol when you left this world? Can you speak through this device, please? I just need a little bit more validation. I thought I heard 9. Can you please state how old Carol was? Just to confirm this is you, please. I hear daughter, yes. How old was Carol Benfield when you left this world, Alexander? Just move this over a bit. Can you say how old your daughter was? Okay, so I heard 9 and you've got 10. Oh, I just heard 10 yelled out. Was she 9 or 10? Alexander? You're not sure, I don't think. Are you saying 9 or 10? Because I heard 9. 10. That's all right. Okay. The message that she has for you is, please tell him I love him and I still miss him every day. Do you have a message you want to pass on, Alexander? Alexander, do you have a message you want to pass on, please? Alexander, do you have a message you want to pass on? Forever? I just heard forever. I didn't catch what was said before that, Carol, but I heard forever. If I'm, to guess the obvious, then that would be I'm with you forever, or I love you forever. Okay. Great stuff. All right. Now, let's move on. Jenny Thornton. Thornton, sorry. Danny Thornton. She wants to hear from Neil Thornton. Is there a Neil Thornton present? Neil Thornton. Can you say Neil, please? Neil Thornton. Neil Thornton, if you're present for Danny Thornton, can you please say your first name? Here I am. What's interesting is I'm not getting anyone showing themselves. Okay, Danny Thornton wants to hear from Neil Thornton. Neil, if you are present, can you say what she called you? It started with S. My what? Neil Thornton. I'm not getting any intelligent response here from. Can you say Neil, please, if you're present? If this is Neil, can you say Neil, please? Okay, not getting much here. I'm going to turn this one off. And I'm going to go to the Andy's box. Neil Thornton, if you're present, please say hello. Neil Thornton. Neil Thornton, please say hello. I hear here. Can you say Neil? Neil. Neil, can you please say Neil? Thornton, yes. Okay, so this is Neil. Is that a yes? Here, okay. Neil, how are you related to Danny Thornton? Yes, I heard you're here. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. Rumble. Neil, are you present? Can you say Danny? Danny, I heard you. What did Danny used to call you? What does my sassa mean? Okay, the activity. Her dad? I don't know. Are you a dad? You're free. Are you with your girl and son? Is that why you're referring to Dad? Are you with your girl and son? I heard I love you. Do you want to hear the message that Danny Thornton has for you? Can you say yes if you want to hear it? You're not dead, I know. Okay. Neil? Neil, can you say hello, Danny? I'm going to pass on the message for you anyway, Neil, because I feel like you've given validation that you're present. She says, Danny Thornton says, I miss them all and I send my love. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Look at that light on the bear, it's still going. It's unusual. Okay. I'm going to go on now. Thank you so much, Neil, for coming through. Amelia Benfield. Amelia Benfield is calling out to Joan Norgate. Joan Norgate, are you present? Joan Norgate. Joan Norgate. Can I have Joan Norgate, please? Here, Karen. I heard you. Joan, can you say Amelia, please? Joan Norgate. How are you related to Amelia? I just need Joan talking, please. Yes. Joan, how are you related to Amelia? I missed that. Can you please say it again? She? Who is Amelia Benfield to you, Joan? Who is Amelia to you, Joan? I need some validation before I can go on and pass messages. So I'm sorry if I sound like I'm a nuisance, but it's really important. If you're here, Joan, can you say yes if she is your granddaughter or great-granddaughter? Is Amelia Benfell, your great-granddaughter? Please speak in the back of this, Joan, so your voice can be heard. Okay, I think there's a bit of trouble with them talking through this. Some can, some can't. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to go back to the PSB 7. Joan, are you present? Joan Norgate. Okay. Is this easier? Let's do it. Okay. The message Amelia has for you is, okay, she doesn't really have a message, just wondering if you will pop through to say anything. Can you say anything, Joan, for Amelia? Say. What are you going to say? Can you say hello at least? Can you say hello, Joan? Let's try a different setting. Joan Norgate. Can you say hello to Amelia Benfell? Okay, I think she's having trouble using this, Amelia, but I don't know what came through, but it was very, very faint. I know that much. I'm going to move on. Michelle Rushworth wants to hear from Lester Moore. Lester Moore, are you present for Michelle Rushworth? Lester Moore. If you are present, say here. Hello? Lester Moore, are you present? Who is here for Michelle Rushworth? Please say your name. Now, once again, if there is anyone in chat with YouTube, I'm not on YouTube looking at the chat, so please don't think of me as being ignorant or rude. Did you say pop? Can you repeat that, please? Lester Moore, how are you connected to Michelle Rushworth? Lester Moore, how are you connected to Michelle Rushworth? Lester Moore, how are you connected to Michelle Rushworth? I need you to communicate through this, please. Lester? Okay. As you can see, some work them and some don't. Okay, let's try this. Michelle Rushworth has a message for Lester Moore. If you're here, can you please speak up and say here? Lester Moore. You're very faint. I can hear I'm here, but it's very faint. I'm not sure how loud it's coming through this here. Okay. Now the message is, my mother would be so heartwarmed to hear that contact could be made. So do you have a message for Michelle Rushworth's mother? What was that about being sick? Now, I actually did hear Jenny then. Jenny, who are you? You're with Michelle. How are you related to Michelle? Jenny, how are you related to Michelle Rushworth? Do you have a message? A message for Michelle? Okay. I'm going to move on. As you can tell, it's very, very quiet. Chanel Marie, sorry, I missed one. Tracy Lancaster wants to hear from Albert James Lancaster. If Albert James is present to communicate for Tracy, could you please say who you are to Tracy Lancaster? Albert James Lancaster, what is your relationship to Tracy? Can you say that a bit clearer, please? Albert James Lancaster, what is your relationship to Tracy Lancaster? Can you please use this to communicate so she can hear you? Use this device in my hand. Albert James Lancaster, what is your connection to Tracy? I'll let you talk through this. Keep trying. My dog feels going to bark. Who's here? Come on, I'm trying to help everyone get some communication happening here. Let's try something else. All right. Tracy Lancaster wants to hear from Albert James Lancaster. Are you here? Here? Okay. Would you like to hear the message Tracy has for you? If you do, please tell me your relationship to Tracy. How are you related to Tracy? Her father? I'm not sure whether you said that. Could you repeat that, please? Tracy, I heard that. Okay, would you like to hear the message Tracy has for you? Hello, is this Albert? Albert, can you say yes if you want to hear the message from Tracy? Okay. The message is, tell him thank you for watching over us. We love you and miss you so much. Do you have a message for Tracy, Albert? Come on, you're doing good using this. Do you have anything to say, Albert? I'm listening. It's me. Do you feel the same way, Albert? Okay. I heard it's hard for us, so I don't know whether they're referring to this, which I assume would be the case. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this one off, and I'm going to go on with, let me have a look here. I'll do the PSB11 again. So I'm going to do reverse and forward. Sounds like a jackhammer. Okay. Okay, I heard that. Okay, so I'll put this down. All right. Here, okay. Is this easier to use? Yes. I know it's a bit noisy, but if you can put up with that, you can use this to speak through. Okay. Here, I can hear you saying here. Okay. Now, do you have a message for Tracy Lancaster, Albert? Albert James Lancaster, what is your message for Tracy? Love you. Thank you. Now I'm going to move on. Chanel Marie Cooper. Who is here for Chanel Marie Cooper? peace. Bradley Douglas Cooper. Did you say Cooper before? Chanel Marie Cooper wants to hear from Bradley Douglas Cooper. How are you related to Chanel? Bradley. How are you related to Chanel Marie Cooper? Dad? Okay, I heard that. Do you want to hear the message Chanel has for you? If you say yes very clearly through this, I will read it. Okay. I'll read it anyway. Chanel writes, Bradley Douglas Cooper is my dad who passed early last year. He didn't have a chance to say many words before he passed. So, excuse the noise. It's my daughter coming home. Okay. So the message is, didn't have a chance to say many words before he passed, so I'd love to know if he has now met with his mum, my nan Velma Tonkin, who passed 3 years ago. I'd love to hear what she has to say. Well, I can only ask for one person, as I mentioned in the actual announcement, Chanel, in all fairness. Okay. Do you have a message to pass on to Chanel? Are you with your mother, Bradley?
Huh?
Bradley, are you with your mother? Have you met up with her? Yes. Okay, there you go. That's clear. So there you go, Chanel. He has met up with his mother. Do you have a message you want to pass on, Bradley? No. What was that? Bit hard to understand. Can you try to be a little bit clearer? Okay, I'm going to move on. Annie Lou. Hello. Nanny, I heard. Okay, are you still here for Chanel? Can you say Chanel if you're here for her? Okay. I do have to move on now. Andy Lou wants to hear from Justin Lahan. Justin Lahan, are you here? Hi Justin, is this you? Can you say how you're related to Emmy? Who are you to Emmy? How are you connected to Emmy? Is this Justin Lahan? If it is, can you say Justin? Can you say Justin? Do you have any message for any of the family, Justin? Sounds like kisses being blown. Justin? You're okay? Are you happy, Justin? Are you happy where you are, Justin? Hello? It's good? All right. You're hot. Okay. Well, I was just about to adjust the heat. Okay. So do you have a message you want to pass on, Justin, before I move on? Okay. Okay. The ones who are wanting help, can you please wait till I finish this? I take it there are ones wanting to hear from their angels, is that right? Can you say angels if you want to hear from them? Angels. I hear you. Okay. Now I'm going to move on. Beverly Tenacia or Tenacia. Is there anyone here for Beverly Tenacia? Beverly Tenacia. Who's here for Beverly? Who's here for Beverly? Who's me?
Heaven.
Heaven? Are you in heaven? Here? What's heaven like? What is heaven like? Large space. Space.
Get it.
You can't get what? Are you one of the ones needing help in crossing, are you? I'm going to turn that around so you can see. Can someone come up and move these lights on here? Can you make the lights flash? Is there anyone here for Beverly Tenacia? Can you say your first name, please? Beverly wants to hear from her mother. If her mother is here, can you say your name, please? Here? What's your name? What is Beverly Tenacia's mother's name? What is her name?
Brenda.
Beverly Tenacia wants to hear from her mother. Her mother's name is Gloria McCabe, or McCabe, I should say, Turner. She has a message for you. Are you here, Gloria? If you're here, Gloria, can you say here? Okay. Do you want to hear the message she has for you? Can you say yes? Yes for you. Tell us? Okay, the message is, tell her she is never forgotten. You're never forgotten, Gloria. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Keep trying. Keep trying, Gloria. Oh, what was that?
Okay.
Who made that bang? Okay, now I'm going to move on. Pauline Alkin. She wants to hear from her, Pauline, yes. Pauline wants to hear from her poppy. What is his name? Pauline wants to hear from her poppy. Poppy who? They're all crossing over now, like as in messages. I just heard Beverly. What is Pauline's copy's name?
Let's look. Anyway.
What is his name? Did you say Stacy?
This up.
Is there someone, Stacy? I wonder. I've still got more people to get through. What is Pauline Alkin's pop's name? I need your name. Pauline is wanting to hear from her poppy, and I need his name before I can go on. What is your name? Sounded like Jake, but I think that was Jack. Did you say Jack or Jake? All right, I've got a message to pass on. If this is Pauline Alkin's copy, would you like to hear the message? If so, say yes. Yes? Okay. The message is, I just want to know if he's watching after my grandson. He's lovely. Are you watching over him? Yes? Okay. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Do you have a message you want to pass on to Pauline Alkin? Now, just another reminder, I'm not on YouTube, so I am not looking at any, if there's anyone in the chat there. I'm just having no choice but to go through YouTube because of the fact Facebook wasn't allowing me to live stream. And this is for the people who left messages earlier on the Facebook page. So if this is Copy Jack for Pauline Alkin. He said that the grandson was lovely, Pauline, so I would take that as yes, because I don't want to push him too much. These things aren't, really easy for many. If you think about how it is for people trying to use a computer, we're not all instant experts at that either. So with all respect, I feel like he was trying really hard there, but it's just a bit more challenging. Okay, now I'm going to move on. Josephine Babick. Josephine Babick wishes to hear from her mother. If her mother is present, please say your first name. Josephine Babick wants to hear from her mother. What is your first name if you are her mother? Okay, you certainly don't sound like a female to me. So is Josephine Babick's mother present? Josephine Babick wants to hear from her mother. What is her mother's name? I need the female to come through, please.
Spoiled.
Spoiled. What is Josephine Babick's mother's name? Come on, if you're her mother, it wouldn't be hard for you to say what your first name is. Okay, you're getting there, trying to say. I don't know whether you're having trouble with manipulating the sound on this device, but if possible, are you able to manipulate it to make it come through as a female's voice? Yes? What is your name? If Josephine Babick's mother is here, her name is Maryanne Tamario. Maryanne Tamario, are you present? Maryanne Tamario. I call upon Maryanne Tamario for Josephine Babick. Can you please speak? Okay. Now I'm going to try something here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use the candle. And I'm going to place this in front and ask Spirit, if possible, can you show yourself? Okay, I can already see somebody. Can you show yourself through this crystal ball? Okay. I'm having a little bit of trouble, Josephine, in connecting, I feel, with your mother. Hello? Is this Maryanne? Maryanne, are you present? Oh, look at those fingerprints on there. Brenda. Okay, Maryanne, are you present? Yeah. Maryanne Tamario. I'm not sure whether I've got her present or not. I've got a lot of males around tonight for some reason. Maryanne, if you're here and you're having trouble speaking through this device, can you try to just say yes? If you say yes, I will read out your message. Cards? No, I'm not doing the cards. This is a spirit box session. Can you say yes if it's you? Just so I can provide the message. It's a little bit, I'm not 100%. Here? All right. Here, I get a lot of here. Okay. I'm just going to pass the message on. So the message that I have to pass on, I'm just going to try to, Spirit, if you can show yourself through this, use this as a way of communicating. And this is the ITC using the wax and light. Spirit, if you can show yourself.
Yeah.
You are, but I'm not seeing you enough, so you have to really try to appear. If you can appear in here, that way your loved ones might be able to see you as well. Okay. I'm putting some incense around here. Okay.
So,
Right, now I'm going to move on. Karen Hawke would like to hear from her dad. Is Karen Hawke's father present? Now, she didn't give me the name of her father. If Karen Hawke's father is present, can you say your name, please? Can you say Karen? Can you say Karen? Now, I'm just going to let you speak for a moment. I have to go and grab something, Spirit.
Really?
I'm back. Karen Hawke has a message for her dad. If her dad is present, can you please say hello? My name's Karen. I'm giving you an opportunity to communicate. Is Karen's father here? Can you say yes?
Yeah.
Yes? Your voice comes through funny. Can you say Karen? Okay, I'm going to move on. Thank you for those who have been trying to communicate. I know that it's something very different for you, and I welcome you, but I'm not going to force you if you can't or aren't able to. Charlene Price wants to hear from her father. If Charlene Price's father is present, could you say your first name, please? If Charlene Price's father is present, could you please say your first name?
Okay.
I have a message for Andrew Price. If Andrew Price is here, for Charlene, can you say hello? Okay. There's a message for you. If this is Andrew, the message is very simply, we all miss you so much. Sending our love your way. And I will pass on the message from Karen Hawke to her father. And that is simply, I just want to know if he will ever come through to me. I miss him so much. I heard, we love you. Okay. I keep hearing people say here. Okay. I'm going to move on. Sonia Spears. She has a message for her brother. If Sonia's brother is present, can you please say your first name? What is Sonia Spears' brother's first name? Who's on the other side? In heaven, that's right. What is Sonia Spears' brother's name? Come on, you can do it. If you're present, you can say your first name. What is your first name? Spears is the surname.
Yeah.
What is your name? The gentleman who said here, what is your name? I'm going to call out Patrick Price. Are you present? Is Patrick Price present? Patrick Price, are you present? Sort of. Patrick Price. Patrick Price. Can you say yes if you want to hear what Sonia Spears has to say? Is that yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear a Theo. I'm not sure whether this is Theo. All right. So Patrick, the message from Sonia is, I just want to tell you, we love you and miss you so much. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. Moving on. Alicia J. Curtin wants to hear from her best friend. I'm not sure if that's Jalal or Jalal. Is Alicia's best friend here? So Jalal Kizildat. Yes? Now, Spirit, if you're able to, you can show your face in this crystal. Feel free to show yourself. If you want to show your face. Thank you, that's okay. Has anyone shown their face yet? Yes? Okay, the one saying help me, you will need to wait until I finish this, okay? You can see my fingerprint on there. That's how. Okay. Oh my goodness. So Alicia has a message for Jalal. Are you present? Alicia Curtin. Nice name. Okay. If you say yes, I will take that as being that you are Jalal and you are present. Can you please show yourself or speak and say yes? Okay, thank you. The message from Alicia is, I never had the chance to tell him how I really felt about him. And I want him to know that I love him. He knew me as Alicia or AJ. I want to know that he is not in pain because of the way he passed. I miss him so much. And if it's not too much, I wanted to know if he's still hanging around. I would really deeply appreciate this, please. And thank you. Jalal, are you still around Alicia? I heard yes. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Hey? Is it a hey? Okay. I'm going to move on. Joyce Rapper. Joyce wants to hear from her husband. Is her husband present? Is Joyce's husband present? If so, can you say your first name? Yes, what is your first name? Joyce, yep. Joyce Rapper wants to hear from her husband. What is Joyce's husband's name? Oh my goodness. I knew that voice. What is your first name? Can you say your first name, please? I keep hearing it George, but it's not George. I need to contact Angelo Rapper. Angelo, are you present? Angelo Rapper. Angelo Rapper, can you hear me? Angelo, are you present? Hi, is this Angelo? Angie? Angelo. Can you say Joyce if you can hear? There was Joyce. Okay. Okay, Angelo, I have a message for you. Since you said Joyce, the message is, I miss you very much. This is from Joyce to Angelo. Do you have a message for Joyce? What is your message? Angelo, can you speak through this and say your message for Joyce, please? Okay, let's try something else now. Oh dear, we've got a pussycat in here now. Yes. Okay. Angelo, are you present? Can you talk through this, please? Angelo. Angelo, are you present? As you can see, I've got this light here to try and reflect, to give Spirit a chance to show himself. Angelo Rapper, can you please communicate with us? Can you say any message you want to pass on to Joyce? I don't know, is there anyone to see the face on the right? There's another face. The young lady. Thank you, Spirit, for showing yourself through this. Who is the female who is presenting themselves through this crystal? What is your name? Okay, now I'm going to move on. Michelle Casey wants to hear from Margaret Casey. Margaret Casey, are you present? Margaret Casey, who are you to Michelle Casey? Michelle Casey wants to hear from Margaret Casey. Can you please come forward if you are present and say your name through here? Michelle Casey wants to hear from Margaret Casey. Okay. Need a little bit more communication. Come on, Spirit, you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, if you're here, Margaret, I have a message for you from Michelle. Can you please say yes if you can hear? Yes, I heard that very faint. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to another device. Okay, so let's have a look. And once again, I'm trying to give every opportunity for Spirit to communicate. And please remember, you cannot force them. It's up to them if they want to. So I'm going to turn on this. I'll be using the real-time EVP again. Okay, Margaret Casey, are you present? Are you able to use this device? Ooh. That was weird. Margaret Casey, are you present? Who said it's me? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm not getting anything for Margaret Casey. I'm going to pass the message on anyway in case someone can pass that on to Margaret. The message from Michelle Casey, Margaret, is Please tell my Nana I still think of her a lot and miss her dearly. So this is Michelle Casey's grandmother. Okay. Well, okay, now Spirit, I'm moving on to Claire Tonkin. Claire Tonkin wants to hear from her father. If Claire Tonkin's father is present, can you either show yourself through the crystal or can you say your name? Trying to communicate. Oh boy, I feel so many around me at the moment. Claire Tonkin has a message for her father. His name is Lawrence Dorton. Lawrence, are you present? Lawrence, are you present? If you are present, can you say here? Lawrence, I heard that. So Lawrence, the message is just simply to let you know she's thinking of you. Do you have a message you want passed on to Claire? What is your message to Claire? I keep hearing Lawrence. Now I've got a smiling face. If you have a look in the crystal on the left of the flame, a big smile. Okay, I'm going to move on now. Veronica Drakopoulos. She wants to hear from Michael Drakopoulos Jr. Michael, if you're present, can you please show yourself in the crystal? Or, if possible, can you speak? Michael Drakopoulos, are you present? Can you tell who Veronica is to you? Who is Veronica to you? Who is Veronica to you, Michael? There's a face in the crystal. Thank you for coming through, Spirit. There's two faces. And a third. Michael, can you please tell me who Veronica Dracopoulos is to you? And what is the special occasion that was had? It's your mother. Happy birthday. So let's sing a song for you, Michael. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Do you have a message for your mother? Am I a good singer? Don't comment. Okay, I'm going to move on, but your mother wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. Are you happy, Michael? Okay, now I'm going to move on now. Lana Lang. Lana wants to hear from Charmaine Blair Lang. Is Charmaine Blair Lang here? And can you say, Charmaine, who you are to Lana? And feel free to show yourself in the crystal. Mother, I heard mother. That's right. Do you have a message for Lana? Do you have a message for Lana? Can you say Lana? Would you like to hear Lana's message for you? If so, say yes, please. I hear Lana being yelled out, so I think I'll take that as a yes. The message from Lana to you, Charmaine Blair Lang, is know that her mama loves and still misses her very much. Do you have a message? Are you happy? I heard happy. Okay. Now I'm going to move on. Cat Brown, and it's funny, just as I was saying cat, I heard a male say cat. Cat Brown wants to hear from Wayne Robert Brown. I hear cat. Hello. If Wayne Robert Brown is present, can you say hello? Or can you show yourself in the crystal? You're in peace? Are you happy? Wayne Robert Brown, are you present? It's Karen. That's okay. Here? Someone's surprised. Okay. Would you like to hear what Kat has to say for you? Wayne, would you like to hear what Kat, your wife, has to say for you? If so, say yes. Can you say yes? Where's Bob? Okay. If you say yes, Wayne, I'll pass on that message. There's Dad, I heard. Dad? Okay. I'm going to pass on the message anyway for Wayne Robert Brown. Kat Brown says, he is my beautiful husband. Please tell him, darling, oh, please tell him I love him and miss him. Do you have a message to pass on, Wayne? Now is your chance to pass on your message to Kat so she can hear you. What is your message, Wayne? What is your message, Wayne? I actually think he said it, but I'm not sure where it came through. I can hear you yelling out, Kat. What is your message for Kat? Are you trying to say you love her? Okay, I'm going to move on. Thank you for coming through. The next one is Jenny Bor. Jenny Bor wants to hear from... Oh, Jenny, you've put two names down. I'm just going to ask if there is anyone here for Jenny. Jenny Bor, can you please say your name? Or show yourself in the crystal. Jenny Bor wants to hear from someone very special. Can you say who? Who does Jenny Bor want to hear from? Who does Jenny Bor want to hear from? I heard a female say, that's my daughter. What is your name, please? What is your name, please? The one who said Jenny Bor is your daughter. What is your name, please? Mum and Dad, I heard Mum and Dad. Okay, that is who she wants to hear from. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to pass on a message for you. Are you ready to hear Jenny's message? You can't wait. Okay. The message is, tell them I miss them very much, and please ask them if they are happy. Are you happy? Very. I heard happy, and then I heard very. Do you have a message for Jenny? Don't be afraid. I love you. Okay. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm going to move on. Lisa Pultney. Lisa Pultney wants to hear from her granddad. Can you say what your first name is? Or show yourself in the crystal. Lisa Pultney wants to hear from her granddad. What is his name? No, not Jim. I think you're guessing. What is Lisa Pultney's grandfather's name? George. I heard it. George Mory? Is this George Mory? Okay. Now I'm going to ask George if you can say yes. I will pass on the message for you. Can you please say yes? George, can you please say yes so I can pass on the message, please? Yes? Okay. All right. The message is, you never got to meet your great-grandkids, but they all know who you are and love you very much. We miss you, Granddad. Oh, how beautiful is that? You're very lucky to have such love, all of you. Everyone who's been coming through tonight and trying to come through, you're so blessed. Do you have a message that you want to pass on, George? Do you have a message? Are you happy? Yeah. There's a lot of happy people. That's beautiful. All right, now I'm going to move on. Kerry King. She wants to hear from Troy. Troy King, are you present? That's Mum, yes. Kerry King is your mum. Do you have a message for him, for Kerry, Troy? She wants to tell you that she loves you and misses you. Are you speechless? Are you happy, Troy? Are you happy, Troy? Okay, now I'm going to move on. Thank you for coming through, Troy. That was very, very fast. Actually, you must have been waiting. Katerina Benesova wants to hear from Anna Benesova. Who is Anna Benesova for Katerina Benesova? Who is Anna Benesova? And Nan? I heard Nan. She has grammar, but I'll accept that. Okay, if you say yes, I'll pass on the message for you that is here for you. Can you say yes? Can you say yes? Hello? Is Anna Benesova present for Katerina Benesova? Hello? Now you have to forget the snoring in the background. That's my dog. Okay. Anna Benesova, are you present? Can you please come forward? You're good? Okay. Anna Benesova, I have a message for you. Can you hear me? This is a message from your granddaughter. Can you hear me? Here? I heard Katerina, very, very faint. I don't know how well it came through. All right, I'm going to pass on the message just in case. Now, the message from Katerina Benesova is, I love you both, Grandma and Grandpa. Hope you are happy. Are you happy? Are you happy? Happy? I heard it very faint. Now, because it's obviously very faint, they're not in the room with me because of the faint, the faint communication. You will tell them? All right, I'm going to move on. Stavrula Stella Palulis. She wants to hear from her father, Steve. Steve, are you present? Steve, are you present? Steve, are you present? Do you have a message? I'm here. That's your message, is it? Okay, now I'm going to move on. Now, some people got a little greedy here asking for more, so I'm sorry. This is only for those, like one person per person. I'm going to go on to the next person, Diane Walker-Clark. Diane Walker-Clark wants to hear from Helen Walker. Helen Walker, are you present? Helen Walker, are you present? For Diane Walker-Clark. Helen Walker. Helen Walker, are you present? Is that Helen? Helen, I welcome you. You're welcome to communicate through this device. This way, Diane will hear you. Can you please say how you are connected to Diane? What is your relationship with her? Her mum. Okay, well, the message is very simple. Please visit again soon. Would you be able to do that for your daughter? Tell her I'm here. That's beautiful. I don't know whether you heard that. You might have to replay that a little bit. But it was definitely tell her I'm here. Okay. Now we have Margaret Fine, who wants to hear from her brother. If her brother is present, can you say your name, please? Margaret Fine wants to hear from her brother. What is his name? What is Margaret Fine's brother's name? Can you say? If Margaret Fine's brother is here, please say your name. Can you show yourself in the crystal near my fingerprints? What is Margaret Fine's brother's name? She wants to hear from him. She wants to know if you're around. What is your name? What is Margaret Fine's brother's name? Hey, what's your name if you're her brother? Margaret Fine wants to hear from her brother. What is his name? Come on. Can you say it? What is Margaret Fine's brother's name? Wow, there's so many here. I don't know whether you can see the reflection in the crystal. Look at the group. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming through. That's all right. Okay, so Margaret Fine's brother's name is Tony. Tony, are you present? I can see a man stepping forward. I don't know what's used for other crystal. Can you step forward a bit more, Tony? Don't curse. Tony, are you related to Margaret Fine? Is your name Tony? Can you say Tony through this device? Thank you. So, Tony, are you around Margaret and the family. Okay, look at the top of the crystal to the left. There is a lot. I don't know who everyone's for. There's also a small child here. You have a look. I don't know whether there's shadows showing up. No, they're moving. Okay. Okay, moving on. Shanae Kate Moss. She wants to hear from her husband. What is Shanae Kate Moss's husband's name? Was that Darren? Did you say Darren? Can you repeat that name again, please? Thank you. She wants to tell you, I miss you and I love you so much. Do you have a message you want to pass on? Be careful. Do you have any other message, Darren? Okay. Well, that's all there is tonight. I heard someone asking for a Sarah. Who wants Sarah? Mum? Do you have a message you want to pass on? If anyone here wants to pass on a message who hasn't heard from a loved one, Anna or Hannah? Good job. All right then. Anyone else want to give a shout out? Hi. Now I want to give a shout out to my 2 patrons from my Patreon account. One is Sharra Artz and the other is Rachel Jude. Thank you so much for being a patron on my Patreon channel. And if anyone else wishes to be a patron, just go to Patreon, patreon.com/The High Priestess Studio. And you can actually get some sneak peeks of things that I will be putting up from time to time, only for those who hold a patron with me. So thank you, Spirit, for coming through. I really appreciate all the help that you gave tonight in being able to reach through and communicate with your loved ones the best you know how through these devices. It's just not the same me passing your message on as it is for them hearing you. So this is why I have this on in this particular instance. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And for everyone else who missed out, don't worry, I will be holding these from time to time. Naturally, it all depends on how busy I am, and I rely on Spirit to tell me when it's best to communicate on these sessions. So you won't see them. Thank you so much, Spirit. You won't see them every single time, but I will definitely announce that through the Facebook page. So I hope you've all enjoyed the messages that have come through, and I do recommend wearing headphones so that way if you listen very carefully into the background, you might actually hear them very subtly speaking. But remember, it's all technology and not everyone is, able to work it. So thank you so much for allowing me to bring this opportunity to you. Take care and have a lovely week ahead. Bye for now.